Jack, welcome back to sunny Taunton.
Thank you.
Can you just explain a little about why you've come back early from Australia?
Yeah, obviously I was out in Perth and I picked up an injury. I got a small stress fracture in my back, so it's unfortunate. I had a great time out there, but yeah, I need to come back and do the rehab. Speaking to the physio, the best thing to do is to come back and start the rehab, and now there's a great chance I can be fit for the season, which is obviously the most important thing.
So looking at a time frame moving forward, I mean, I know the guys go off to Spain in a few weeks. You planning on going there?
Yeah. I plan to go to Desert Springs. I think up until then it will just be rehab work, a bit of conditioning and getting the body right. And then when we go to Desert Springs, then I might start bowling drills and stuff. But obviously it just is probably a step at a time thing. See how each thing goes. But the plan is to be bowling by Desert Springs and then be fit for the first games of the season, really.
And you've caught up with Jamie, the physiotherapist, and he's happy with it?
Yeah. Jamie's been awesome, and I think he'll be really good for my rehab, and he's happy with everything. So I went through the program today for the first time, and I think it'll be pretty boring, but important and necessary, and will be good for my cricket moving forward. So I need to get that done, and then I can get the reward of playing cricket later on down the line.
And you mentioned you've obviously been out in Perth. How do you look back at that time? Obviously it's a lot of different conditions to the UK. What do you sort of take from that experience?
I take a lot. It was an awesome 3.5 months. Worked hard with Stu Walters out in Perth, and obviously Tom Abel and Lewis Gregory were out there too. So, and with a few other English lads as well from different counties. So I learnt an awful lot playing in different conditions, playing for Wanneroo, which is the cricket club I was at, and they were awesome. I want to up my skill level bowling on flatter wickets, and I think I got that out there, and I managed to do pretty well. So also worked really hard on my batting with Stu Walters, and that was exciting, and I believe I got a future as a batsman as well. So that's something I want to keep working on.
Yeah, I mean, we're just focusing on your batting a bit. I mean, you played a few times down here at Taunton last season. You obviously got your 100 for the second 11. Is that that's definitely an area you want to continue to develop? Yeah,
absolutely. I think that 100 was a very special feeling. First 100 in any form of cricket. My batting's always been left behind a little bit, but something I want to continue to work on, because everyone needs to be able to bat, and yeah, you never know how far you can go with it. So yeah, continue to keep working hard on that.
Great. So as we look forward then, we're into 2016 now. The landscape's very different from what it was probably this time last year for you. So what's sort of the main aims for the season?
Yeah, I don't like to think too far ahead. Obviously, my goal with Somerset every year, I mean, I want to win the championship and help the team and the club win the championship. That's the thing, that's everyone's aim at every county. So that is what we want to be doing, and we'll be doing everything we can to do that. But again, that's a long way off, and you have to take a game at a time. And I want to be pushing myself forward as an individual for higher honours as well. So those are the two kind of things I'm looking at, and I'll be working hard to make those happen.
And just lastly then, we obviously heard today that Marcus is stepping down as captain. You've obviously grown up watching him, you've seen him captain inside, you've now went into that environment and experienced his captaincy. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, I saw this morning he said, I saw the quotes that he'd said about it being a privilege to be captain of Somerset. Like, his passion for the county is inspirational, and like to play under him was quite surreal, but it was a privilege for me because he was my childhood hero growing up. Probably my adulthood hero as well. But no, he's been awesome, and can't thank him enough, really. Obviously, when I came into the team, he was captain, so he's helped me a lot, and as he's helped all the younger guys. So he's awesome, and he'll continue to be awesome. And he's a leader, so he'll lead by example by scoring all the runs he'll score. So yeah, he's been incredible.